Bitcoin has been on a tear since Donald Trump won the US election, breaking through wall after wall to reach a new all-time high of $93,000, a more than 30% increase in a very small amount of time. This is nothing though. Experts and passionate holders of the digital currency believe a price of $100,000 is almost guaranteed, likely before the year's end. Even that is forgettable compared to the surge expected under Donald Trump's presidency. Not convinced yet? Well, 4 years ago in 2020, between election day and the end of the year, Bitcoin's price doubled. The price of Bitcoin, of course, won't just continuously shoot up in a straight line. There will be corrections, likely between 6 to 10% each time. If you currently don't own any BTC and are wondering if it's too late to buy, or simply want to know what gains to expect in the near future for your position, we have you covered in this video.
Hello, Bitcoiners. Thank you very much. Hello, it's good to be with you.
Donald Trump is a big supporter of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Earlier this year, in a speech, he directly said that the United States would be the crypto capital of the planet and the Bitcoin superpower of the world if he becomes president.
That the United States will be the crypto capital of the planet and the Bitcoin superpower of the world, and we'll get it done.
It doesn't get more direct than that. In that same speech, he pledged that he would fire the SEC chairman, Gary Gensler, on day one. Donald Trump doesn't seem to know the limits of his power though. Forbes explained it best. Trump's pledge to fire SEC chairman Gary Gensler on day one is legally impossible under the Securities Act of 1934, which protects commissioners from removal without cause, such as inefficiency or malfeasance, none of which apply to Gensler. Trump is not even president yet, but perhaps deciding to avoid any malice or conflict, Gary Gensler today put out a statement hinting at plans to step down. The chairman, known to be tough on crypto regulation, at the end of his statement said this: "I've been proud to serve with my colleagues at the SEC, who day in and day out work to protect American families on the highways of finance." With that, Donald Trump's vision of an America where Bitcoin and cryptocurrency thrives inches closer. That's just the beginning of the bullish updates. Once Donald Trump becomes president, the United States will have a president, vice president, attorney general, director of defense, and national security advisor who are all pro-Bitcoin. That's not even including the pro-Bitcoin man himself, Elon Musk, who was appointed to the Department of Government Efficiency.
Our President-elect Trump tapping Tesla CEO Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy to lead a, quote, Department of Government Efficiency.
Or Doge for short. Cheeky, I know. Perhaps the biggest thing Trump wants to do with the popular cryptocurrency is create a strategic reserve of Bitcoin. The key to this right now is Republican Senator Lummis and her Bitcoin Act proposal. Forbes put it like this: Lummis' bill presents Bitcoin as an asset with the potential to serve as a reserve similar to gold, positioning the US as a global leader in finance innovation.
In the Senate of the United States, to establish a Bitcoin strategic reserve, a network of secure storage vaults, purchase program, and other programs to ensure the transparent management of Bitcoin holdings of the federal government.
Furthermore, the Bitcoin Act emphasizes personal finance autonomy by protecting individuals' rights to self-custody their Bitcoin, a core tenet of the cryptocurrency ethos. The intent is also to secure 1 million Bitcoin over a 5-year period, to acquire a total stake of approximately 5% of total Bitcoin supply. At today's price, that's $87 billion. This is all crazy enough, but you should know they intend to pass this act in the first 100 days of Trump's presidency. As exciting as all that is for Bitcoin enthusiasts, it's just the start. Think bigger, because other countries will follow the US's plan to secure Bitcoin and increase adaptation. In fact, some countries will even be able to begin buying BTC before the US, essentially front-running them. The United States has indicated plans to buy Bitcoin, a limited asset, without a clear way to make it happen right now. Even with a majority in both the US House and Senate, Congress will still need to pass the Strategic Bitcoin Reserve Act of 2024, which could be a lengthy and complicated process.
This is the Bitcoin Reserve Bill.
The bill suggests revaluing the Federal Reserve's gold and adding Bitcoin to government finances, likely raising questions and creating practical hurdles. So we know that it's almost guaranteed that some countries will try to get ahead of the US's plans. With all this in mind, even powerful nations like China may be forced to reconsider their stance on Bitcoin. The country has maintained a ban on crypto trading and mining, and really any other business related to cryptocurrency over the past several years, as Chinese authorities consider this field a threat to financial stability and a breeding ground for criminal activity. There have been no announcements regarding changing this stance, but it wouldn't be wise to rule out them changing their stance at all. In fact, Hong Kong has looser regulations, so that alone shows it's possible for the mainland to make changes as well. With a population of over 1 billion people and one of the largest economies, this would be a massive change for BTC's demand. If somehow you're still not convinced to be bullish on Bitcoin right now, consider these next few things. Despite the recent jump of over 30%, Google searches of Bitcoin have not reached their heights of 2020 just yet. A simple indicator that true FOMO and excitement hasn't kicked in just yet. I imagine once we pass 100,000, those previous heights will be matched or surpassed. On top of that, in 2021, Coinbase was able to reach the top spot in the App Store, a height it has not yet reached in the current rankings. Currently, Coinbase is sitting at number 13 as of right now. You may think these two things are minor, but they show that excitement and interest for this run is still growing. It has not yet peaked. In 2022, Bitcoin was worth 17,000. Now today it hovers around 90,000, with adoption and global interest only increasing. Experts expect we'll see anywhere from 500,000 to a worth of over $1 million in our lifetime. It'll be comparable to or surpass gold. I don't know about you, but I think it may be a good time to increase my position size. Subscribe for more updates.